Okay, so my wife is on her way home. Jay is asleep in the other bedroom. Dominic is in the office watching his tablet. And I just wanted to take a moment. I want to take this moment and say that I think we all have. No, I take it back. I can only say me. I tried my hardest to not have any expectations. So I'm a planner. So I like to plan ahead, as far ahead as I possibly can plan. I was like, you know what? I mean, like, I already told myself, I was like, what if my kids, whatever, my sons, my daughters, my children, what if my children wanted to be this or be that? And I'm like, you know what? I mean, whatever they want to do. And it's just like this mental games that I like to play. Like, it's like mental gymnastics to kind of like just strengthen my mind, to be able to think in a lot of different ways and be flexible. And so what I'm saying is, I was like, you know what? Any occupation, whatever you guys want to do, right? And then I'm like, sexual orientation, whatever, right? You want to identify as whatever. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, I have to admit, I do hope that all my kids go to my alma mater. And here's the thing, I didn't go to some Ivy League, I didn't go to like Berkeley, UCLA, UC San Francisco. Come on, shout out to UCSF. No, I appreciate the schools in the Bay Area, and I really do. I really hope that very soon I'm back home. This wasn't about that. I really just wanted to make a video saying that I hope all my kids go to my alma mater. I believe in a liberal arts education that much that I am going to stand here today when there's a flash flood in my town. Who knows? This could be the 100-year storm. Shout out to Bodie. If you don't get the reference, Point Break, one of the best movies ever. All I'm saying is I'm grateful to have gone to Ripon College. I'm grateful to have a bachelor's degree in philosophy. I want to go back. I want to see how the philosophy department looks now. How's the philosophy building? That's all I wanted to tell you, Dom. That you don't have to go to Ripon College. I don't know what our rivals were. Lawrence, St. Norbert's. Who else is there? There's so many schools. I'm not gonna. I know I started, but okay. And then what else is there? Oh man, sorry, I don't remember. But there was a lot of great small private colleges that provided just a diversity of thought. I think that's what's important, right? We want to have a diversity of thought. I think that as long as kind of like, the spectrum of ways to think, I think it's important to at least kind of understand the thought process behind systems of thought, not just like facts and that, because that changes over time. But if you understand the principles of what are at the core of any sort of philosophical whatever system, or just say whatever government, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is that I appreciate the flexibility, the mental flexibility that I gained from getting a liberal arts education, and I value it. And I hope my kids value it. But please do not put yourself in a bad situation to go to college. I was very fortunate. To have 3/4 of my tuition picked up by Ripon College. I'm very grateful for that. I am, absolutely. I wouldn't have been able to go. If they hadn't picked up 75% of what it cost. I think maybe it was 81%. All I'm saying is they picked up the majority. So who am I? I just wanted to comment, like, some people are upset that some people are going to get forgiveness. I'm like, you know what? Like, all I know is my situation. I was very fortunate that I got, like $100 and something thousand education for a fraction of that, like less than 20,000. So, I mean, granted, I worked my butt off in high school to be able to do that, but the point is that someone had to meet me halfway, or more than halfway, really, is what it amounts to. It was a whole institution. That believed in me. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to Ripon College. I really believe that was the beginning of my journey as a philosopher. And now I'm so grateful that I could have left one career and started another. I mean, I feel like raising kids is kind of like a career. It's a profession. I really do feel that, like every profession, there's a spectrum. And there's people that are, doing the job, and then there's people that are literally paving the way for future generations. And I'm grateful that all those people exist. I really am. And I think that all those people existing is necessary for us to be able to say, okay, this works, this doesn't work, or maybe we should come back to this, or it just gives us perspective, right? We fail to realize that every person is literally a walking universe. I mean, no one thinks 100% the same way. So it's like, we have so much that we can. I don't know. And there's so many people out there that really, I think a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be a horrible time in history. I disagree. I think a lot of people are going to step up, and I think those people that step up are going to bridge the gap between the people who aren't capable of producing for whatever reasons. I'm not here to judge people. I'm not here to say why you're in the situation you are. You're just there, and I'm in my situation. And now I think all we can do is try to move forward, right? All we can do is try to make things better. And I think as soon as a global community, we take it upon ourselves to say, okay, let's wake up when the sun rises. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being really simplistic. But I thought to myself, I was like, what if everyone, instead of saying that person over there or this person over here or all those people over there need to change, what if everyone just like, what can I do right here, right now, where I'm at, just to make the world a little bit better? Maybe I just smile to the next person that I come across. Or I just think positive thoughts. I just think, maybe I will. Because I was thinking about this, it isn't. There's this huge process that's occurring in our minds and in our say in my reality. There's a lot of stuff that's occurring that leads me to whatever that thing that I want. So, for example, say I want a tree planted in my yard. Well, first I gotta think about it, right? First I gotta be like, okay, I want a tree, right? And then I got to think more about it and be like, okay, well, what kind of tree do I want? Where do I want to get it at? What day do I want to get it at? When do I have the money to go get said tree? Do I have the time to dig the hole? All I'm saying is there's all these steps, and I can't just be like, okay, no. So all I'm saying is, I'm rambling now, but all I'm saying is, I think things need to build and grow in our mind like a tree, and then it's only after. I'm speaking for myself. It's only after a good while, maybe years, of just thinking about an idea and how I'm going to accomplish it, does it start to just manifest itself. And I really do believe that's true. Like whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're focused on, it becomes your reality. It really does. And I think that's a beautiful thing. It really is. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, I wanted to be a father. I always did. I just wanted to make sure that I had a foundation in life experience, like a foundation in just like learning, like anything, like just I really feel like a lot of people take it too far and they're like overthinking it. Just learn as much as you can from as many people as you can in as many fields as you can. And I feel like you will be successful. You will be a person that people will seek out to answer questions, because it's that ability to just move around in the world and see that there's so many different ways to look at everything. I don't think I've ever come across anything that only had two options. I really don't. Even life and death, right? Life has a broad range. Okay, my wife is home. I love you. Have a blessed day. 10 minutes. I made it 10 minutes.